A major fire broke out at Malton and Norton District Hospital in North Yorkshire, England, on the morning of July 8, 2026. The incident prompted a large-scale emergency response as firefighters rushed to the scene and hospital staff worked quickly to protect patients and colleagues. Despite dramatic scenes and heavy smoke visible across the area, all patients and staff were safely evacuated and no injuries were reported. Authorities have launched an investigation to determine the exact cause of the fire and assess the full extent of the damage. What happened at Malton and Norton District Hospital? A fire broke out in a building on the hospital site during the morning hours. Multiple fire crews responded immediately while emergency plans were activated to ensure the safety of everyone on the premises. The fire generated significant smoke and affected several parts of the hospital site. When did the fire occur? The incident occurred on Wednesday, July 8, 2026. Emergency services received reports of the blaze and quickly deployed firefighters and support teams to the hospital. How did emergency services respond? Several fire crews from North Yorkshire Fire and Rescue Service attended the scene. Firefighters worked to control the blaze while coordinating with hospital officials and other emergency agencies. Police and other support services also helped secure the area and maintain public safety. Were patients and staff evacuated? Yes. Hospital authorities confirmed that all patients and staff were safely evacuated from the affected areas. Emergency procedures were carried out successfully and everyone was accounted for during the operation. Were there any injuries or fatalities? No injuries or fatalities were reported. This was one of the most positive outcomes of the incident despite the scale of the fire and the disruption it caused. What is known about the cause of the fire? The exact cause has not yet been officially confirmed. Investigators are examining the incident to determine how the fire started. Early reports suggested that the blaze may have been linked to a campfire or a gas stove, but authorities have not yet issued a final conclusion. Why is the cause still under investigation? Large fires often require detailed forensic examinations. Investigators must inspect the damaged area, collect evidence, interview witnesses, and analyze fire patterns before determining the exact origin and cause of the incident. What material damage resulted from the fire? The fire caused damage to the affected building and potentially impacted hospital infrastructure, electrical systems, medical equipment, and interior facilities. Smoke and water used during firefighting efforts may have also damaged nearby areas. Has the financial cost of the damage been announced? No official estimate of the financial losses has been released. Engineers and investigators are expected to assess the site before a final damage figure can be calculated. How did the fire affect hospital operations? The incident disrupted normal hospital activities. Patients were evacuated, appointments were affected, and some services were temporarily suspended while emergency crews managed the situation. What happened to the Urgent Treatment Center? Patients were advised not to attend appointments and the Malton Urgent Treatment Center was temporarily closed while the emergency response was underway. What challenges did firefighters face? Firefighters had to deal with a significant blaze affecting hospital buildings while ensuring the safe evacuation of vulnerable patients and maintaining access for emergency vehicles. Heavy smoke also increased the complexity of the operation. What were the emotional and psychological impacts of the incident? Even without physical injuries, such incidents can create stress and anxiety for patients, staff, and families. Hospital evacuations are particularly challenging because many patients may already be dealing with health concerns or limited mobility. How did hospital staff contribute during the emergency? Hospital staff played a critical role in implementing evacuation procedures, assisting patients, and working closely with emergency responders. Their rapid actions helped ensure that everyone was moved to safety. What impact did the fire have on the local community? Residents were advised to keep doors and windows closed because of the smoke. The incident also raised concerns about healthcare access while services at the hospital were temporarily disrupted. What happens next in the investigation? Fire investigators will continue examining the scene, gathering evidence, and determining the precise cause of the blaze. Authorities will also evaluate the damage and develop plans for repairs and service restoration. What lessons can be learned from this incident? The successful evacuation demonstrated the importance of emergency preparedness, staff training, and coordination between hospitals and emergency services. The absence of injuries highlights how effective planning can protect lives during major emergencies. Finally, the fire at Malton and Norton District Hospital was a serious incident that required a large emergency response and led to the evacuation of patients and staff. Although the blaze caused disruption and property damage, no injuries or fatalities were reported. The exact cause remains under investigation and the full extent of the losses has not yet been determined. The event serves as a reminder of the importance of emergency preparedness in healthcare facilities and the crucial role played by firefighters, medical staff, and emergency responders in protecting lives during critical situations. If you found this video informative, please share it with others, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth news analysis and educational reports. Thank you for watching.